Wow, hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if this is your first time of tuning into my channel, I want to say a big welcome to the family to you. In this channel, I create my lifestyle as an house manager in UAE. Yeah, and I give word of motivation to those people out there. If you are my returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much and God bless you. So this is the continuation of the our legal right as a domestic worker, which is an housemaid, because it covers all domestic worker, be a gardener, be a nanny, be an housemaid, be anything, just everything is under domestic worker. But mainly I'm speaking for the housemates, that they should know their legal right, because most of us has been cheated and we don't know where to run to, we don't know what to do. So in this video, this is the concluding part of the part one, and which is the part two. So there are some legal of prohibition. There are things even our employers must not do that are prohibited to the law, that anyone found doing this thing under the law will be punished according to the law. So guys, listen to this without wasting most of our time. Let's walk straight into the video. Then the number one is the employment of anyone under the must not any employee, as in any boss, must not employ somebody that is below 18, is over the law. They call it child abuse. Over 18 is below the law, is that means you are violating the law. So anyone you are to employ as your worker should be above 18, that's above maturity age. Then the number two is discrimination of the basics of race, colors, gender, religion and political opinion. And we know in this place is very common. Once they even see we blacks, they believe that racist is always on their head, top of their head. Seriously. So under the law, they must not discriminate. If you are to bring anybody, you don't look their gender, you don't look their basics of races, you don't look their colors, you don't mind their religion and political opinion, you don't mind that. If you do anything to violate that, maybe you have been a racist, or you are being maltreating them because they are black, you have to be punished under the law. Yes, you have to be punished under the law. So the next one is sexual harassment, whether verbal or physical. You have to be punished under the law. You don't abuse your domestic workers, you don't harass them sexually or physically. I've seen some boss beating their maids. It's prohibited, it's not right, it's against the law. If you are in that situation, you can always report to the nearest police station, or you can report back to your office, tell them in the office, and if the office fail to take any further step, you report to the nearest police station. That's why as a maid, you have to know the nearest police station to you. You have to know the emergency line to call. So guys, take note of that, please. It might not be happening to you, but it might be happening to somebody that is closer to you, that is voiceless. Please, let's always help ourselves by being the voice of ourselves. If you can't help them in any way, you can always give them, okay, follow this line, follow this way to get to the right track. Let's take note of that. Then forced labor or trafficking in accordance, like forced labor, maybe what you are not supposed to do as an housemaid, you have been forced to do it, or where you are working, they have to transfer you from there, like without the knowledge of the office. The boss have no right to transfer you to another house to work. No, you are only entitled, they are only entitled for you to work in their house alone, not in another person's house. Please take note of that. If you are doing that, just know you are doing it, you are doing them a favor from your own, from your own part. It's a favor you are doing. They don't have to force you to do anything. So guys, hope you understand that. Exposure to physical harms, like exposing their maid to what is going to harm them. Some people, they will put their maid in the stall to sleep where there is no ventilation that is going out and coming in, where there is no AC. Anything can happen to them. They can suffocate in that house. Yeah, so you don't, as a boss, you don't You don't expose your workers to physical harms. No, it's not allowed under the law of UAE. If you have anything of such, you have to report to the nearest police station. If your office fail to take any step concerning this, guys, we are just enlightening ourselves to know the right thing from the wrong, what we are to do and what we are not to do. So hope you guys are following me. So assignments of tasks that are not covered under the contract. There are some certain works, like some certain jobs as in attached to your contract that are written under your contract. What you have to do, okay, we know as a maid we have to mop, we have to clean. If there is kids in the house, we have to take care of the kids. If you are the one that cook, you have to cook in the house, clean the house, make sure the compound is clean and neat. But for them to be telling you, okay, you have to go to so place, you have to go and work for somebody, you have to go to somebody else to go and iron for somebody. No, guys, it's not allowed under any circumstances. Any law is not allowed. So these are the legal prohibitions. Anything of this, if anything of this should happen, guys, you know the next person to report to. Is either you call the office or you report to the nearest police station. So we are not to be abused, we are not to be looked down on due to our races or due to our colors, gender, religion, or political opinion. No, it's not allowed. The employer must not employ anyone below 18. It's not allowed. No forced labor or trafficking accordance with national law and ratified international conventions. You are not to traffic any child under, no matter any circumstances. You are not to. Once I'm done with my contract with you, the next thing you have to do, buy me my ticket, let me go. If I'm having issues with you and fail to settle it as boss and worker, we have to what, you have to return me back to the office. You don't take law into your hands. No. So guys, that is all I have for you for today. So guys, thank you for watching the video to the end. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, press the subscription button, like, comment, share. Let me hear from you guys. If there is any more thing you really need to know about it, you can always ask me a question and I'm always there to answer you. So guys, I will see you in my next video. Love you with much love.